Hey, did you know that sea otters hold hands when they're sleeping so they don't drift apart at night in the water?
They do what?
So sea otters sleep on their back
Yep.
and they hold hands next to each other so they don't drift apart during the night while they're
Oh,
sleeping.
that's cute.
So they just drift together.
Huh. And then that's cool.
I really hope they can hear that.
I think they can. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
looking at our software right now
Yeah.
with
What's
this
up?
crazy outage thing that happened today. It says our
Yeah.
cloud provider is currently experiencing an outage.
Right.
Recording and chat support may be affected. We're monitoring the situation closely and we'll provide updates as soon as they're available.
Oh boy.
Okay. We we should be able to record this just fine.
All right. See what
Yeah.
happens. We're
All
going to
right.
go for it anyway.
Damn it. I don't want another episode to not be recorded
It'll be
correctly.
like our third one. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Been a while. Been a little busy, right? Been a
Yeah,
little
it
busy.
has. When was the last one? Maybe
Oh, it's like
almost 2 months ago?
I don't think it was quite. I think it was about a month ago.
Yeah.
3 weeks to a month.
All right.
Life's gotten in the way, right?
Yeah, we
Busy things happen.
apologize.
Yeah.
Work, fun, more fun. than
More
work.
fun. Yep.
That's been getting in the way.
Yep.
But we finally, I guess we're back to the grind
Yeah.
again now.
Back to the grind. Summer's over. Pools are closed.
Not mine.
Yours still isn't closed?
Nope.
We had our funeral 2 weeks ago.
It'll no one's gotten in it, but it'll be closed.
Hey,
probably
looking at the
this week.
water is better than looking at the cover.
It is, and that's the
Right.
point. That's the
Right.
point. So
So we got a lot to catch up on. A lot of fresh new content, a lot of new ideas. So let's get right into it.
yeah.
I think we'll start off with your what you did over the weekend.
Oh, my favorite weekend of
Right.
the year.
Yeah.
I had a lot of favorite weekends, but this one probably is my favorite because it allows me to hit the reset button.
Right.
And I can't take credit for saying the reset button. I did hear this on the Aggressive Life podcast, Brian Tome's podcast too.
Wait, you listen to a podcast that isn't ours?
I do.
Unbelievable.
How you think I'm so good at this?
Unbelievable. Well, that is true.
I got to learn from the best.
Learn from the best.
So, these guys were talking about how they drive down from Vermont every year to go to Man Camp.
Okay.
And Man Camp is my favorite weekend of the year. Like our church is very about outdoorsiness and everything. So there's a lot of camps. There's teen camp, father-son camp, mother-daughter camp, family camp, couples camp, man camp, women camp.
Right.
We're just camping all the time. And
Right.
our church owns 800 acres, big tent, a lot of praise and worship, but it's focused on just becoming even a better version of yourself.
Right.
And I went on Friday, a different group of guys. I only knew one guy in the entire group. There were 8 of us. I knew one, and so the other
There's
6
more
were brand
than
new to
8
me.
people there in total, though.
In total, there were just under 4,000 men there.
Jesus, that's a lot of
No women allowed.
that's
Period.
a massive sausage party.
It really is. It really and the forgive me, but the gay jokes are not in any short supply at Man Camp. It's
Can
just
imagine not.
hilarious. It's hilarious. And so roughly almost 4,000 guys descended.
Yeah,
We
that's
had Bear
great.
Grylls this year. Bear Grylls,
Okay.
ultimate survivalist,
Right.
special forces in the British Army, I think.
Right.
Dude is insane.
Yeah.
Insanely good at what he does.
Yeah.
And he was our keynote speaker. And then we also had a Grammy Award. Dante, I forget Dante's last name, but he was a Grammy Award winning not gospel. What's it called? Praise and worship leader.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and he had that place fired up, man. And it's just, it's 2.5 day. It's Friday to Sunday
Mhm.
where men do men shit.
Right.
Period.
No
And we have it-
phones, right?
No phones. No.
Right.
For the most part, most people leave their phones in their car. If your
Right.
wife has an issue, we have a number that we give them before we leave. You call that number, the guys will find us, security will find us and something. And we'll you'll be able to get in
Right.
touch with us. But for all intents and purposes, nothing's going to happen.
Right.
But I don't know how some stuff doesn't happen. So there's a rule. What happens at Man Camp stays at Man Camp. So I can't get into many details, but let's
Right.
just say one of the activities that your group had to do was flip a car.
Okay.
Like there was a Honda Accord there that all the windows were busted out.
Right.
Like they had it in an area. And there was an Acura, I think it was a TL.
Okay.
And
So what did the other 7 do while you flipped it?
well,
Did they just
your
watch
whole
you
group
flip
flips it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
they didn't need everybody. They had you.
Yeah. Well, that's what they
That's
said.
what I
They were
mean.
like,
The other
they go,
6 just watched while you did all the work.
they go, Naeem, get where the engine is. That's the heaviest part of the car.
It still had its engine in it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the
That's
thing just
heavy.
probably had a,
Yeah.
I don't know why you couldn't drive it, but
Right.
this is a real car.
Dang.
And yeah, so the fastest group did it. They had this guy. He looked like an Adonis. He was just about 6'5", gorgeous face. I mean, people say I'm jacked.
Yeah.
He made me look like a string bean. He was just
Wow.
perfectly carved out of stone.
Mm.
And every guy at Man Camp was just looking at him with like man crushy eyes. Like,
Right.
good God, how did you do this? And his group did it the fastest. They did it in 9 seconds. My group did it in
9
14.
seconds?
9 seconds. You did it on that bad boy and lift. And not only did you have to flip it once, you had to flip it back.
9
Yeah.
seconds?
So you
To flip it and then flip it back in 9 seconds?
flip it over on its top,
Yeah.
and then you had to run around the other side and flip it back over onto the
So
tires.
they did both of those things in 9 seconds.
9 seconds. Yep. Yeah.
Oh my.
Totally incredible. Totally
Oh
incredible.
my.
So I won't get into a lot of details because what
Right.
happens there stays there, but I
Right.
will say this is the ultimate reset button. A lot of
Sure.
people use New Year's Eve or New Year's Day as their reset.
Right.
New Year's Day has nothing to do with it. At Man Camp, a lot of people get baptized.
Okay.
You see men breaking down all over the place because we're finally, men, we have an issue with letting our feelings out.
Yep.
How do we share things? We don't want to
Right.
seem weak. If you
Right.
cry, you're weak.
Right.
And at
Oh,
Man Camp,
yeah.
all
Yeah.
all bets are off.
Right, 'cause it's other men that get it.
They get it. Yep.
They understand that.
Yeah. And, there's a lot of great messages that go. There's solitude time where, the entire camp, 4,000 guys, silent.
Right.
You cannot say a word to anybody, but you have to spend time in the woods
Right.
with God, and hopefully something happens for you.
So 4,000 people,
Mhm.
right? You said 800 acres.
Yep.
So are you all in the same area or
No.
are you spread out?
Totally spread out. At no point you only are on top of people if you choose to be on top of people.
Okay, makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're completely spread out. Some people, when you gotta go to the main tent for service,
Mhm.
our walk was a minute and a half. We were right at the main tent.
Okay.
Other people, 20-minute walk because
Wow.
they chose to camp
Way
in the
out there.
woods.
They were
Yeah,
way out there.
way out, way out. Yeah, so
Oh, man.
and, there's a beer truck there. Y Probably, I think this year they brought in 110 kegs,
What?
and it got tapped.
Well, yeah. I mean, 4,000 people, right?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
many people can one keg feed? How many people can one keg feed? You get what I'm asking here.
I have no idea.
I
But,
don't know
but not
either.
everyone there is drinking, and some
Right.
people are trying to treat it like a kegger, which you shouldn't, but 'cause, you'll lose the meaning behind
There's
the weekend.
110 kegs there.
But there's
That's
110 kegs there. I mean, and then we're eating the one meal that they do feed us, it's brats, Mets, hot dogs, chips, pop,
okay.
but other than that, you got guys
Bringing your own food?
we brought filet mignon,
Right.
cooking it over the grill, and there's people in there, scrambling up eggs for breakfast, making breakfast burritos, it's all over the place. Guys being guys, you got a vice, bring it. Just don't do anything illegal.
Incredible.
That's the only thing. But it is literally from Friday to Sunday, it's your time to just be a man and leave the
Mhm.
world behind. Do not answer
Right.
email, do not pick up
Right.
your phone, don't check Facebook,
Yeah.
just completely lean in, and when you leave and all of our wives say the same thing, whenever we leave Man Camp, we're better people when
Yeah.
we come home, much better people, and so I feel like my spirit even if you don't go there for the spiritual aspect of it,
Mhm.
I'm full right now.
Right.
Spiritually, I'm full. Feeling-wise, I'm full.
Right.
I'm ready to go. Now I'm ready to let life drain the fuck out of me.
Ready to get back to real life, right?
Right, I'm ready to get kicked in the balls, or as everybody in my group would say, "ball," because I only have one nut. So, but that's another story for another time.
We already talked about it. You already told that
We did.
story.
I did. That's right. That's right. So
One nutty ninja.
one nutty ninja. That's me. That's me, baby. But the cool thing about Man Camp is it's not just for this area, this Ohio, Kentucky area. I believe last year there was representation from 48 of 50 states.
That's
I think
incredible.
17 countries,
It's incredible. And
Yeah.
they're all coming to camp out for the weekend.
all coming just to camp out at Man Camp. That's it.
How do people in other countries even know about this?
Well, our pastor,
Or how
Brian
do
Tome,
people in other states even know?
he is a great presence. He has a lot of connection with a lot of other big pastors that run big churches
Okay.
around the
So that
country.
makes sense.
He writes books. He has a podcast. People, the word gets out. But then when you go to Man Camp, your experience is so life-changing,
Right.
you start word of mouth, just spreading it.
Yeah.
You tell
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
and that's I think no, I don't wanna throw out any wrong numbers, but I think the very first man camp was really small, maybe, like, I think 500 people,
Oh, yeah, that's tiny.
and it's only been going on for 8 years, I think?
Went from 500 to 4,000 in 8 years.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so
That is such a great idea. I'm such a fan of camping.
yeah, yeah, well, I tried to get your ass
I know
there.
you did. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
do it.
knew
You
it
know
was
what?
coming. You knew it was
I
coming.
know. And I completely forgot you were there this weekend, and I texted you and another
Uh-huh,
buddy of ours in a group text
yeah,
and, Joe, and
uh-huh.
he responds, says he's at camping. You don't respond. I'm like, "All right, I guess that's how we're doing it this weekend." Friday comes and goes, nothing. Saturday comes and goes, nothing. And then Sunday morning, all I get is still at man camp. I felt like a jerk then
Yeah.
because I had forgot the
Oh, no, well, I didn't have my
because
phone
this
on.
whole time I was like, "Oh, I guess we're just not talking anymore. That's fine. Guess we're
I
broken
didn't
up."
I didn't know that, and honestly, your text didn't even come through until Sunday,
Right. So I had sent
when
it
I was like,
Friday to you and
"Oh,
Joe
really?
to see what was going on this weekend.
Oh, damn.
He's like, "Well, we're closing down the camper and Naeem doesn't respond for 2 days." I guess we're broken up. It's fine.
Oh, man. Well, my bad.
No, it's
We're
all
we're
good.
we're still together."
I know. It's all good. Felt like a jerk as soon as I saw the reply, like, "Oh, yeah, that was this weekend, wasn't it? I'm supposed to be there."
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, all good. Next year.
Next year.
364 days. We'll be there.
Okay. Sounds
Alright.
good to me.
Yep. Hold you to it.
So
Well
go ahead.
well, I kinda because this podcast, the way it started was guys in our age
Mhm.
bracket, 40s approaching the other one. I
Mhm.
just said approaching, I didn't say the number.
I can see it. It's like it's so close. It's like when you're on a road and you see the next stoplight coming and you
Yeah.
don't want it. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Well,
I
hey,
could see it off in the distance. The red light's on.
it's right around the corner. Embrace it. You gotta
I'm
embrace it.
starting to. I'm
Alright,
starting
good.
to.
Good, good, good. But since it started off that way, guys just talking about guy things, I
Mhm.
think it's real important to when you have that experience in man camp and you see other people with their breakthroughs, people who come there and don't even have any major plan.
Right.
I think it's good to always go to man camp with a plan.
Okay.
That way you can get the most out of the weekend and achieve it. Mine this year was not to get something out of man camp, but my thing this year was what can I give to man camp?
Right.
Is there a story I'm going to tell that's going to resonate with somebody?
Yeah.
Or do I just sit and listen to someone else's story, let them unload?
Right.
And, maybe give advice, maybe don't give advice, maybe just shut the hell up and listen.
Right.
What does that look like? And I think, well, not even that I think, I know my very first year going to man camp is what saved my life. I was at rock bottom,
Wow.
and this was 2019.
Wow.
So the divorce had just going through the divorce,
Yeah.
selling the house.
Mhm.
COVID's about to come,
Right.
so life's
Right.
gonna get real
It's gonna
bad.
get worse.
Yep, this is
Yeah.
the end of
Yep.
2019, so COVID's on the way,
Yep.
and I just had nowhere to turn.
Wow.
I opened up every door that you could think of,
Sure.
good, bad, ugly.
Right.
I went down some really dark streets,
Yeah.
and the reason I finally went to man camp was, number 1, I love camping.
Mhm.
It was with a bunch of my friends
Right.
and a bunch of people I didn't know, but miraculously, I'm paired up with one of the satellite locations of our church, the lead pastor,
Okay.
who is and I'll say his name, Tim Seneff.
Okay.
Dude is he's just the best ever.
Right.
Right? So and everyone's asking me, "Who's in your group? Who's in your group?" As soon as I say Tim's name, people, "Oh my god, you're so lucky you got Tim." So,
Right.
it's just you start to see all these pieces get put into place. And whether you're spiritual, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in Jesus, whether you believe in, Allah, you're Buddhist, whatever it may be, if there's some sort of higher power that you believe in, those things are always in play.
Right.
And what I'm noticing and what Brian Tome always talks about, especially talked about this past weekend was let's just say God. We'll just frame it all with
Okay.
God. Okay. God wants to help you. He
Right.
loves you, wants to help you. But sometimes God wants you to ask.
Right.
Sometimes you just got to ask, man. And so when I was at man camp for the first time in 2019, lowest point in my life, I had no desire to go there that weekend and get baptized. Not at all.
Right.
And matter of fact, I thought because it was 25 degrees out while we were camping and they were building that baptism pool in the middle of the field, I said,
Right.
anyone who gets in there this weekend is an absolute lunatic.
Right.
So one day I do want to tell this whole entire story because it's absolutely amazing. But long story short, I looked at that pool. One guy in my group was like, "I'm going to take the polar plunge, boys." So
Right.
cheered him on. And then I just kept staring at the pool. And I'm
Right.
about 50 yards away from it, but I'm just staring at it, staring at it,
Right.
staring at it. And something's just talking to me, just talking to me, just talking to me, just like, just do it, do it.
Mm.
And so I just listened and walked down there. And luckily that day it warmed up to about 38
Heat
and the
wave.
sun was out.
Heat
So,
wave.
stripped down to my skivvies, and Tim and Brian were in the water baptizing people. And Tim just looks at me, he goes, "Get your ass in this water."
So they're just hanging out in this cold ass water.
Well, yeah, guys are getting baptized left and right, left
Oh
and
my
right.
God.
It's just one after the other, one after the other. And so I get in the water and it is cold.
Yeah, sure.
And Brian asked me, he said, "Why are you doing this?" And I said, "Because I can't do it alone anymore." And he goes, "Say that again and say it louder. I want everyone to."
Oh,
And I was like, "I can't do it on my own anymore. It's just not working. Everything I'm trying is failing. So please, God, fight this battle for me."
wow.
And it was amazing because when I went under the water, it wasn't cold.
Right.
It was cleansing.
Mm.
And when I was under the water, I opened my eyes and the surface of the water, it was almost like a glass ceiling. And
Wow.
the feeling I felt when I came through that water was it felt like I was crashing through and glass was breaking all around me.
Oh
So
boy.
as if I had broken through to some new world, being reborn, if you will,
Wow.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's exactly what it is.
Right.
And from that day forth, I can't tell you how many battles I've faced. And I get, I don't bitch out and just immediately go, "Hey guy, got this one for me?"
Right.
Like,
Right.
this souffle is not fluffing up. Got you got this. I don't do that. But, when I've exhausted every aspect of, maybe I've thought about a problem as much as I possibly can. I've tried to
Right.
attack it from many different ways. Or maybe one of our kids poses and hits me with a really difficult question.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with just saying, "God, can you help me with this one?" Maybe you had a gambling problem. Maybe you had a porn addiction. Maybe you're full of credit card debt. I don't know.
Right.
Just ask,
Right.
So that's what I get from Man Camp. That's
No,
how
it's
I wrap it
great.
up. And so
Yeah.
that's why when we were talking about it earlier this year,
Right.
I get so amped up about it. And I just want everyone to experience that feeling of fullness and just, one of the guys that got baptized this weekend, I told him because he's going through something, and I said, "You know what's awesome about you getting baptized and the way you feel right now is every battle that you are trying to fight or that you were fighting alone, you've now got an army of
Right.
thousands and thousands of soldiers behind you,
Right.
and every last one of them's name is God."
Man, that's
So
great stuff.
go figure.
Yeah.
You want to win.
Right.
I want God on my side.
Right.
So, and listen, I know not everybody on here believes that or believes the same way. These are my thoughts,
No,
my
no,
feelings.
it's a good story and speaking to it, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
talking about it out loud.
absolutely. And let's say you want to go to man camp and you don't want that spiritual aspect of it.
Right.
Don't get it.
Right.
When the bell rings to go to main
You
tent,
don't have to do it.
don't go.
Just hang out.
You want to bring bottles of bourbon? Like I brought 2 bottles of bourbon.
Right.
And because I like to have a drink at night and we do all these crazy obstacles and games and everything. If you just wanna go camp, just go camp.
Right.
But I bet something's weighing on you.
Right. Don't
And if
come
you
out.
don't talk about it, under main tent, that's what the campfires are for at night.
Mm,
Supply full of firewood, fire rings, and the purpose of it is for men to sit around a campfire and just let it out.
man. That's
And
great stuff.
it happens, man. It happens. So I know we didn't mean to take the whole
No,
episode
that's okay. That's good stuff.
talking
So,
about man camp.
yeah, I think we're gonna probably land the plane on this one.
Mhm.
But
Oh, you don't have any questions? Just gonna land the plane?
well, so we're gonna make this a two-parter.
Oh, I love a two-parter.
We're gonna make it a two-parter.
Okay.
So we're landing the plane right now.
All right.
We're
Let's
gonna
land it.
pick it. We're gonna pick it right back up. Very next episode. Stay tuned.
See you.
See you.